Well, hello, fellow YouTube survivors. This is Phoenix back with another episode of all the mods on the Seasoned Gamers servers. Yes, so I know it's been a little while since I've done this. We've had a little bit of differences. As you can see, I've set up a small Botania area. I haven't done anything really. I've just been slowly trying to fill it up with some mana. I haven't really done much else as far as that. Now, down here, you can see there's a difference. I actually started on our lab. Or lab, that's what I'm calling it, a lab, but whatever the heck you want to call it. It'll be our area where we put all our machines and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of moved these things to the side. If you remember right, when we walked down here, those machines were sitting like right here next to our mine area. Well, I just cleaned all this out and built it up. Just used some basalt and some polished diorite, and then of course our redwood wood. Yeah, well, I think it worked out pretty nice. And if you're wondering what these lights are right here, this is actually from, here it is, this illumination wand. It's actually really cool. You just power it with normal stuff. You right click to place one and left click to take it away. Pretty simple. But I was using that. I thought this made a kind of an interesting power or light source. You can see I put it all throughout everything. It's a lot easier than having torches everywhere because I had a lot of torches going on. Okay, so here's what we have planned today. I want to start working on a storage system. Because these chests are getting on my nerves. Not to mention the fact, since I put up these lights, if you notice, there's some sort of weird lighting glitch where if you're too far away and even sometimes right up on them, they just won't show up very well. So even one more reason to get rid of. Plus, I'm starting to run out of space and all this stuff, and I don't really like the whole iron chest thing. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably still going to use that area, but now we're going to turn it into our storage system. So what we're going to be doing is refined storage. Okay, so this mod is very similar to ME. It's probably close, honestly, from what I've gathered, it's like ME1, the original, but a little, I don't know if I want to say better, but a little more simplistic in design, but a lot more smoother and whatnot. My phone is just blowing up. Well, we're going to put it on that. Okay, so what we want to do, we're going to need a controller, obviously. That's a creative controller, a regular controller, which is this. First thing we're going to need, though, when you look at this, is quartz-enriched iron. Yeah. So, I already have some stuff set up over here. And that's going to give us 2 full stacks of this, okay? Now, the next thing that we're going to need is this solderer. Okay, the solderer is kind of like the press was in ME. This is what you use to make everything. Really simple design. We already have some pistons in here. We're going to go ahead and go like that, and that'll give us 2 solderers. Bang. Alright, now, before we do anything else, I want to go down here. Let's see, put these... Just for temporary purposes, we're going to put these right here. Okay. Now, I already made some silicon. We did have an issue, though. Where did I put it? Nope. Aha, there it is. We had an issue. I made up some Ender IO, a couple Ender IO machines here. With Sag Mill and the Alloy Smelter. And then they stopped connecting to my power cables. So they've obviously they're down now. They're not really doing anything. And this should. Am I wrong? Hold on, let's see here. Oh, this is. Oh, my bad. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go a little bit, and because I don't think I have enough. I thought you could use regular silicone. That was my bad. I don't think. Yeah, see, all I have is this little bit here. That is not what I was expecting. So refined storage silicon. So then these can only use refined storage silicon. You know, I don't remember that being an issue before, but apparently it is now. And the only way to make this is that. Well, that sucks, but it's not like the end of the world or anything. Makes me wish I wouldn't have made quite so much of this enriched iron now. And I feel like an idiot for making all that silicon. That's okay though, because we'll need that silicon when we get into Ender IO later. Which we probably will eventually. So, as I was going to say, this is how you make... Why is this not working? Oh, of course, they don't work with these type of power switches. How much you want to do? Ah, the joys, the joys. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me try one other thing. Why did I do that? Well, isn't that interesting? Alright, I have another idea. At least temporary. Just gonna put you right there for a minute. Alrighty. Things are interesting today. Okay, I'm a little bit of an idiot, and I apologize. I'm going to edit that just a little bit, but I think I know what I did wrong. I think we need this. So let's grab that. Let's grab a diamond. Okay. I'm thinking maybe the controller needs to be first, and if that's the truth, then I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's make us up this machine casing thing that they want, alright, and then we should be able to just go, boop, there we go. There's our controller. Okay, so now, oh, it didn't work. No power. What's going on? I don't understand. I think I know what the problem is, and I'm not really sure what to do to fix it right off the top of my head. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, after that confusing bit of lunacy that happened at the beginning of the episode, which I apologize for. don't mind my cats in the background. You can see we already got a little stuff set up. So what we had to do was I went and I got my machines. I made a Stirling generator, and I started making pipes. And I made about a stack and a half, 2 stacks of these energy conduits. And I've replaced all of the um, mechanisms pipes with these energy conduits. And so far, everything's working great. The minute I hooked this up, it instantly hooked up. The solderers are working. You can see in the inventory here, we already made a stack of the printed silicon, a half a stack of the basic, advanced, and improved, so that we would be ready for that part. I guess the next thing we need to do is get a drive, which is this deal here, which we need a chest, a machine casing, and advanced processor. Machine casing, simple enough. Advanced processor is that. So let's go up here and grab us a chest. Get us some redstone. Let's make us, there we go. Machine casing, now we just need to go in here. We need to go there, there, and what did it need? Advanced, okay. And advanced is there, there, and there. There we go. Okay. We'll make the advanced, and that'll give us the disk drive. And then once we get the disk drive, then we need to go to, where are they at? Right here. To these, no, not the parts. Is it the parts? Shoot, I don't remember now. Let's see, where are we going here? Range upgrade. Oh, here we go. These dang storage disks. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so the difference between the ME mod and this one is simple. When an ME mod, when you'd make a disk, it would be, you could have 64 different, or like for example, the 1K would mean you could have so many different types, but then only so much of each type. Well, these ones, it doesn't do that. All it is 1,000 items, 4,000, you know, so on and so forth. So, okay, well that's making up, there we go, that should be making. So that's making us our disk drive. We're going to need us a grid, which is going to require 2 improved processors. So let's make 2 of these while we're sitting here. There we go. We're also going to need a destruction and construction core, which are basic processors. Okay, so we'll let this finish and we'll make us up some basic processors. Alright. There, and there, and then we got our disk drive. Okay, so now we have our disk drive. Dum-da-da-dum. We're going to put you right there. Disk drive is now connected, which is great that you don't have to do a bunch of crap. Let's see. That's making us up some basics. We got our 2 improved. For this, we need ourselves another casing. Okay. And then our 2 improved. These in each corner. Now all we need is a construction, which is a basic with glowstone, and a destruction, which is a basic with nether quartz. And we should have some of this up here. We don't have a whole lot of this stuff because technically we can't really go to the nether right now. Do I even have any glowstone? Crap, crap, crap. We don't have any glowstone, do we? Oh, there we go. That scared me for a minute. I don't know why the glowstone's way over there, but that's where it is. We're going to take this, and then we're going to be able to go, we're going to want one of these, and one of these. Bing, look at that, perfect. Alright, now there goes there, and there goes there, and now we have our grid. Alright, now this is going to be nice. Let's, Okay, now we need storage, because that's how you connect to it. Crafting grid, which is a grid, and advanced, and that. Let's go ahead and make the crafting grid, why don't we? Just because it's going to be a little easier. So we need another advanced. So we're going to go blink. There we go. And what else do we need? Crafting table. Actually, I think I have, let's see, will it take any crafting grid or just a regular? Just a regular. Okay, we got our crafting table. We got that, so let's go bing, bang, oh, nope, here, and there. Bing, there we go, cool. Alright, so we got that making up, and this is going to give us our crafting grid. Now, all we need to work on now is we need to get some storage going. I'm thinking I want to go with a 4, I think. Which is going to require a 4-cage storage part, which is going to require 3 of the ones. So we need glass, silicon, and redstone. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so let's get us some glass up here. Oh, silicon. We need more silicon. Oop, wrong. Dang it, wrong freaking thing. Just go ahead and use this. Alright. Now what we need to do, we're going to make these. 1, 2, 3. 1, and then we need, I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh. I see what I did. There we go, there's our 3 1Ks. Now we need to make our 4K, which is... Oh. There we go. Now we should be able to go 4K, bing. Okay, and then to make a 4K this, we just need one of these. Oh, it's not hard to make. So here, ding, 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 and ding. There we go. Put that and that, and then bang. Now we have storage. And we take our crafting grid, and there we go. And now we should be able to that is so cool. That should work perfectly. Okay, so now what the next step is basically going to be is we're going to need to start transferring all of our storage stuff into the system. But that means this is going to need to move too. I think what I'm going to do is it's going to go up here. I think I'm just going to put it like this is going to be the little storage room area, whatever you want to call it. And then I can put a crafting grid anywhere I need it. You know, I can put one right here, or, you know, so on and so forth. Yeah, I think what we'll do, that's pretty close to the end of this episode. So I think we got a working storage system, as you guys can see. I mean, I can put all this stuff in there, and there it is. I can take it anytime I need. That's gonna work out perfect. Okay, so between this episode and the next episode, I will start working on where exactly I'm going to do it and how exactly I'm going to do it and all that so forth. And then in next episode, we will start probably getting into maybe some crafting. We got the crafter here. We got these patterns that we can do, which from Emmy was always great, which goes along with the crafting. Um, we'll probably, I think the one of the first automation type things I want to do is I want to get the tree farm connected up to the system to where the wood and everything is automatically going into the tree farm, and after it goes there, I want some of that wood to go for charcoal, because I want charcoal to go into our endoflames here, so that we can start filling this up with some actual reality. So that'll be my first foray into automating Botania and stuff. So that'll probably, but we'll do next time is we'll probably start working on getting everything else connected up to the storage system, so everything's in it and everything, and start working on some automation. We may just start automating this first, because we'll have to set up a crafter to automatically craft um, the stone axe every so often whenever it needs it. And then of course we need the automation for this. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Um, anyways, I think that is going to be it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of our new lab, workshop, whatever you want to call. Also let me know just what you think in general, guys. I mean, I got it, I hope you like it. I'm really kind of digging how it worked out and everything. I do have plans that down is going to be my next place, because I'm thinking, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have another level to our lab here that you can see out the walls into the water? I think that'd be kind of cool. Making me think of that Jaws movie where their control center was just a big window and the shark come burrowing through it. Also makes me think of, what's the movie, Deep Blue, another shark movie. Anyway, sitting there talking shark movies instead of getting this over with. So make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe and like and all that good stuff. And, let me know what's going on and everything. So you guys know what to do. This is Phoenix. Y'all have a good morning, afternoon, and good night. I'm out.